So we're back with another episode of Producing For, the series where we produce full R&B demos, intro, verse, pre-chorus, and even a bridge for our favorite R&B artist. And today we're producing a demo for Silk Sonic, or even an artist like Lucky Day, when thinking about his work on the single That's You, produced by D-Mal and Bruno Mars also. So that's the inspiration for the track. I think 70s R&B, Bootsy Collins. All of the sounds, samples, and plugins I'm using can be found in the description below. And as always, be sure to comment on who you'd like me to produce for next. And with all that said, let's begin. So we're starting this one with an EP called Electric Keys Phoenix by Native Instruments, an instrument based off of the Rhodes Mark I. These were the chords that came to me inspired by the texture of the sound, with its use of tremolo and phaser effect. It took my mind to the 70s, and once on that path, I remember coming across a soul sample pack on Splice with some really dope vocal samples. This is what we'll build our chorus around. Alright, let's add some drums. And once again, I've grabbed my samples from Splice, but this is simply for demo purposes. With this genre of music, you're going to want to record someone playing, and that goes for all of the sounds we use today. So I'm building a basic groove that a drummer can add their feel to. The same applies to the bass, though this is a really good sample library. It's called Session Bass's Icon Bass, and I've paired it with Guitar Rig 7 and the Flange Bass preset with an additional auto filter to create that psychedelic feel that we're after. Before we continue, if you're new to R&B music production or my videos in general and would like a guided path to learning some of the genre's core concepts to accelerate your progress, I've put together a free 7-day email course which you can sign up to via the link down in the description below. Cool, so we've got our groove, but we can still build on it whilst also adding a little more flavour. And I had this simple idea to just accent the one with a simple chord on the guitar every time it comes around. I'm using Electric Mint with a guitar preset called Mark My Words, which creates a really interesting sound with a lot of movement. This allows our one chord to do a lot more with its delay ringing out rhythmically over the course of the whole bar. Great, so that's the chorus for now. I'm going to add some strings, but I really want to take my time with them, so we're going to leave them for now. For the verse, however, I wanted to do something similar with these soul vocal samples. Though this time only sampling a small section to create a motif that can sit underneath the main vocal. And act as a response to the guitar part which we will take from the chorus. The pair create a nice choral response and add to the groove. For the pre-chorus, we're going to be adding a couple of new elements to give it a little lift. First, this guitar riff that I had sitting in my head, and again we're using session guitarist Electric Mint paired with Guitar Rig 7. This time we're using a preset called Super Funk. secondly, a bell sound following the melody we established at the very beginning. Initially, I used a glockenspiel sound, which of course would be more true to the sound that we're going after, but I actually preferred this bell sound from RetroSynth. I think it just stood out more with less work, but it'll probably get replaced in the actual recording. Okay, that's our intro, verse, pre-chorus, and chorus done. For the bridge, I wanted to try something different. I wanted to try more of a musical breakdown, mainly drums and bass. Maybe it sounds a little empty for now, but I really like it. I did have this one idea to add keys at the end, something like this. But I'm not entirely sure. What I do know, however, is that there's room to add things. So the only question is, what would you add here? Comment below. And once the bridge is done, we move back to the chorus, and that's the demo. We'll give it one last listen, but if you enjoyed the video, let me know by hitting the like button and subscribing for more R&B music production videos like this. I've been Stefan, and as always, happy beat making.